What's up, everybody? I'm your girl, Olympia D, and I'm chilling here with Pooch Hall, a.k.a. Derwin Davis from the TV show The Game on BET. What's up with you, boo?
Yes, Olympia, thank you for having me. I'm right now at the mansion doing my thing. She has to help me out because, I'm not intoxicated.
That's okay.
I am sober. No, I had a good time coming out, seeing some of the fans out here in Charlotte, North Carolina, and, a lot of game support. And, I'm still in awe. It's surreal to me because, 7.7 million viewers.
Yes.
That is big. So, just all the love I had recently just came back from New York. We were on a media tour for the show and everything. And I went to Greensboro, and now I'm in Charlotte tonight with you guys. And just the love is just ridiculous. So before I even go any further, Olympia, I want to say thank you to all the fans out there for supporting me, allowing me to have a job.
Yes.
Okay, and allowing the game to be as great as it can be. So thank you guys.
All right, quick question for you. Everybody wants to know what's going to happen in the next episode because, of course, Mel B, girl Mel, she did the DNA testing, and, of course, it came back that it wasn't yours, but then her girl called back and said, hey, it is. Are you going to jack her up? I mean, for real. Okay. People want to know.
No, I'm going to answer. Before we go a little further, this is BET, not HBO. Now, HBO, we can do the Sopranos version where it can get ugly, but we on BET, so we're going to do it the PC version. Okay. I think with the whole situation with Mark Brockett, who created the show, all I can say is the episodes just get better from the premiere on. And, I think one of the reasons why a lot of people love the show is that there are real issues that people can relate to. And so the whole situation with Derwin and it being his baby, or is it his baby?
Is it not?
I mean, that's kind of, one of the things in Hollywood is that they always constantly want to hit you with twists and turns. But right now we're dealing with the fact that, she found out that it is Derwin's baby. Mm-hmm. So, and Derwin wants to do the right thing. I mean, if you guys remember back to the episode, he said that whether it was or wasn't, he wants to do what's right. And, he can sit, DJ's his son.
Right.
So, I mean, I think the pressure's on Melanie as far as, how this is going to happen, whether she tells him or she doesn't tell him. Uh-oh. And, I think my character, Derwin, wants to do what's right, Olympia, and regardless, I am going to take care of my son. That's a new love that's in his life in addition to Melanie. Mm-hmm. I think the true test is how they're going to deal with it as a couple, and that's a real issue.
Right.
That's a real issue. So,
What would Pooch Hall do if someone DNA tested his baby?
Okay. There is the door.
Oh, the door.
Well, here's the thing, though. When you bring kids into the world nowadays, it's like they don't ask to come here. You know what I mean? I mean, you're talking about a 2-year-old child, a little baby that he just wants to be loved and taken care of, and it's not his fault. So I think that with the situation, I mean, as far as Melanie's choice, I'm not Melanie. I play Derwin, in case y'all don't know. So as far as the choices that Melanie, is going through, I'm talking it's real.
I know, and we talk about it like it's real too.
It was written where it's okay, Melanie, this is what you're going to do. Tia, this is what you're going to do as Melanie, where you're going to swab his mouth. Uh-huh. I think and that's what brings the drama and keeps the viewers and everything. But I think the conflict is going to be what Melanie and Derwin are going to do, because everybody is fans of Melanie and Derwin, so they want to see them win. They want to see them make it. Mm-hmm. And this is an obstacle. This is a situation that is going to, again, put their relationship to the test. Mm-hmm. But I think that myself, I would really, really be upset. But if you really love the girl, you're talking about it's almost like they're in a love triangle between, Derwin, his love for Melanie, and Derwin, his love for his son, where it's what's stronger? But I think when you get married, and they're married now, so it's Melanie and Derwin are one now. They're supposed to be one, but Derwin's yo, I got my son here. And Melanie is conflicted with that because if you guys remember back in season 3,
you're taking us back, huh?
Yo, yes,
you're walking us through it.
I'm telling you, that's how much I love working on the show and love being a part of it. That she said she didn't want her to have my baby, so I mean, it is what it is at this point in time. So it's more about what Derwin and Melanie are going to do in dealing with the fact that it's not his son. So I think you guys definitely want to tune in to the next episodes coming out, because they only get better from the first episode, the premiere, which we broke records thanks to you guys. And I spoke to one of the producers today, Kenny Smith, who's one of the writers and producers of the show, and he said he has friends who work at the studios, and for 2 days, for 48 hours, Olympia, 48 hours, Hollywood was talking about the game. That is big. Like, I don't know if people realize how big that is. Now, we're talking about Hollywood. You know, Tom Cruise, Will Smith, Denzel Washington.
Do we smell a movie?
There's all types of talks going on. Like, hold on. Like, finally, people are like, okay, this game that people keep talking about, it has finally arrived. Right. If you will. So, yeah, that's what it is. Like, she asked me one little question. I gave her, like, a paragraph.
But that's okay. That's okay. All right. Now, on BET 106 in Park, shouts out to my man, Terrence J.
Terrence J, what up, boy?
My whole thing was they cut you off on your freestyle, and you got a little swagger about yourself. Can you break it down for me just a little bit? Just give us a little something.
There's been a lot that's happened since 106 in Park. A lot of alcohol. So please refresh my memory. Which what are we talking about exactly?
It was a freestyle that you guys were about to do. You didn't quite get into it. You were about to do it, and it kind of went into commercial break conveniently. So we the viewers didn't get a chance to see it. So we want to see if you could just break it down just a little something. What you got on top of your brain? What you got on top of your brain?
What I got on top of my brain is like I want to sleep. No, first of all, I want to give a major shout out to. First of all, you guys, I want to give a major shout out to BET because like the CW, and I have no ill will towards the CW. It was almost kind of like how I compare it to, as far as like an analogy, is it's almost like a parent gave up the game for adoption. Right. You know what I mean? But they did what they did in 3 years, allowing us to have a home and saying, hey, this is the show that we got behind in the beginning and tried to make happen, but for whatever reason, it's not working out. I don't know what is the reason why the CW said no. But BET said yes. So BET came in and was that parent that was going to nurture this show and make this show as great as it could be. And so I want to give a major shout out to BET. So the family of BET, they're doing big things like Deborah Lee. You know, Terrence J is a good friend of mine. We did Stomp the Yard Homecoming, and I have a lot of respect for him, man. He's a good friend of mine, and he's a cat who's definitely coming out in the acting world with something to offer the industry. So I just think that BET is doing it right. Right. And they want to make sure that they are in the running or being considered as an official network, because we also have a voice. We have something that we want to offer the people, you know, and 7.7 million viewers is big, Olympian. Like, we had a meeting after it all shook down because it blew everyone's minds. Like, Laretha and Deborah Lee was like, we were just expecting 1.5 million, and we would have been happy. 7.7.
Is out of this world.
Is crazy. It's crazy. And, like, you know, now all of a sudden, you know, people are like, oh, so, like, what is this game thing? And, like, the whole time we were on CW, we were doing our thing, but unfortunately, it wasn't the right formula over there. You know, they weren't the right parent, but not in a way where they didn't care. They did. They tried. They gave us a shot, but they weren't able to.
Sometimes you have to give the kid up for adoption to have a better future.
Absolutely.
So that's what happened, I think, in that case.
Yeah.
All right, last but not least, everyone wants to know, because I heard that you took your shirt off in Greensboro. We didn't get a chance to see that. So just show the ladies a little something. Come on, don't be shy. You know.
Want to see a little something?
Yeah, we want to see a little something.
Okay, episode 4.
It is Olympia D chilling here with Pooch Hall, a.k.a. Derwin Davis from the TV show The Game. Yes. I thank you so much.
Olympia, thank you, guys. Charlotte, thank you very much for rocking with me. Olympia to do it real big. Ain't she fine?
Thank you.